I can easily say the biggest influence to get me into Hondas was definitely my father. He had a shop here in New Hampshire, which I would always go and just become exposed to Hondas from a very early age as a child. I was always around Hondas here at the shop. I would go with him to car shows, I'd go with him to the racetrack, and from early on I've always known that this is what interests me, this is my passion, this is my hobby. Here at the shop I gained all my technical hands-on experience using tools, custom fabrication, wiring. I learned this all from my dad, and he taught me really how to do it the right way, and always really kept pushing me to exceed my own expectations, to try something new, to take risks, to really push the envelope. At first I bought it to have a car. When I was 15 and I decided that I wanted a Del Sol, it had to be a white Del Sol no matter what. I knew I couldn't really afford a perfectly good mint condition Del Sol, so that meant I had to find a project car. The Del Sol appealed to me because it's a two-seater sports car type of vehicle with a removable top. And that's really, as a kid, that's really what I wanted. The S2000 was available at the time, but it just wasn't in my budget to afford it. So the Del Sol seemed like a Honda that I could really build and make my own. It wasn't a very popular chassis, especially compared to Civics and Integras, but I felt that if I could take this chassis, make it my own, and prove people wrong that a Del Sol couldn't be built and built well, then I would have accomplished my goal. The hardest part of the build is definitely trying to be patient. There's so much you want to do with a car. You first get a project, a bare shell, there's so many things you have in your mind that you want to do and accomplish, and you can't afford it all at once. And even if you could, if you had an unlimited budget, just things aren't as easy to find. Rare parts, custom parts need to be made. This all takes time and patience, and it's so frustrating to wait because you know exactly what you want, but until you have it, you just keep wanting and waiting. Once you do have it, you realize it was worth the wait the whole time. From the outside, it looks pretty plain and simple. It has some aero, it has some wheels, but nothing you would really suspect is out of the ordinary or anything special. But what the element that I really like is the engine bay. I mean, that's really the canvas to create my masterpiece. And what's nice about having the engine bay is you don't see it on the outside.